Hello YouTube, Rocky3 here, back with another Kickin' action figure review. This review is recommended by Gomera42, and it's of a figure that my grandmother bought me, so it's kind of special. And here it is. The Baby X Baby Godzilla from Trendmasters. Now, as most of you might know, Trendmasters is one of my favorite Godzilla toy makers. Too bad they're not in business anymore, because they would make awesome Godzilla figures. Anywho, this is the Baby X Baby Godzilla from the American Godzilla movie. Yes, the one that sucked. And it's really cool. Now, the Hammerfoot one, there's a Hammerfoot Baby Godzilla. I don't have that one. But it really has the same paint scheme as that one, pretty much. The differences are, I don't actually know what the feet of the Hammerfoot one look like. I don't know if they're different, and that's why it's named that. Because the only time I've seen it is in the packaging, so I'm not going to point out any differences in the feet. The other differences are the eyes. See, it has almost cat eyes that are really scary looking. And also the battle damage. And it has a little piece that goes over it, which I misplaced, BT dubs. My B, maybe. I don't know. I've had this for a long time. But I remember that it went in really easily, and it stayed in. So, yeah. Now his joints are kind of creaky, but they weren't always like that. I think that's just because he was in storage for a while. But let's do articulation, shall we? It really only has 4 points. Arms go 360 if you bend them around the legs. And legs go 360 if you bend them around the arms. Ah, God, that noise. Okay, don't leave him stored away in a box forever. But yeah, pretty cool. 4 points. Origin? Yeah, well, if you've seen that movie, I have it actually. I mean, it's down in the history books as a Godzilla movie, so I have to have it. It's one of the offspring of the adult American Godzilla, or Zilla, as many of us know it now. And they were all over New York in Madison Square Garden, and it got bombed, and they all died. Like BFD, you know. And now how about some size comparisons? Humans, they were much smaller since they were babies. They were almost human-sized. Let's compare it with some human-like figures. I can't really decide which humans I like best with it. See, there's this human, but it's really big, and you'd have to... So, the Jurassic Park humans I thought worked earlier, but now I realize they kind of don't. And then there are these 6-inch superheroes, which are taller than the baby Godzillas, which does not work. But these Batman Begin figures are much better. Oh my gosh, stand up. Much better. See, this is more like it right here. Batman and Baby Godzilla. Yeah, this is a lot closer. Now, what kind of review would this be if I didn't compare them to some other Godzilla figures? Now, another figure from the creators of this one, the Trendmasters Mogera. Probably one of my favorite figures right here. Fracking love it. Yeah. Way too big, obviously. And how about a Bandai Creation 6-inch? GMK. Too big. Too big. Yeah. So, now how about paint job and detail? As I said, I believe it has the same paint scheme as the Hammerfoot, minus the eyes, which look really excellent, by the way. Really great eyes. Teeth individually sculpted, which is good. There's a tongue in there. And details really just flat out amazing on this guy. His scales and skin flaps and spines, they all look really great. Look at them spines. Look at them spines. I think the paint job looks really menacing. And then there's the ribs. Now, they don't make any biological sense. You see that? No biological sense. The ribs would have to start like here and then come all the way. It doesn't make any sense. But the detail's done really nice on it. It's got flesh in there and the bones look worn. It's pretty good. Then spines down to the tail. Tail's a little thin. You know, compared to the tail thrasher Baby Godzilla, which I reviewed a while back. Go watch that. But yeah, legs look really great. Pretty much the same as the legs in all the other ones that I have. Arms, pretty much the same except for the claw slasher one, which I also reviewed. But yeah, overall, detail and paint job, really good. So I'm going to give this figure a 4 out of 5. Great paint job, articulation's fine. The piece stays on well when it's on. It loses points for the biological thing, the biological problem, and also for having pretty much the same exact paint job as the Hammerfoot. So yeah, that's all I got. I will see you later.